As students and teachers finish their third day of class in the new school year, News 3 continues to push for answers regarding hot button issues that you would like to see addressed by the school district and our new superintendent. Tonight, we're addressing teacher vacancies, an ongoing issue the district has seen for many years now.
Yeah, this time last year, there were hundreds of teacher vacancies across CCSD. Here's a map showing the schools with the highest number of openings, and you may be able to see that North Las Vegas schools make up a majority, with Cheyenne High School consistently remaining at the top of the list. Well, if you fast forward to today, the Clark County School District started off the 2025-2026 school year with nearly 19,400 teachers.
Superintendent Jhone Ebert says this is the most educators they've had to start a school year in 5 years. So this is big news, as we've heard concerns about staffing and the impacts that a lack of staffing has had on teaching our children and staff burnout as well.
Yeah, and today our Tiffany Elaine reports from Cheyenne High School, one of the campuses seeing a significant improvement in teacher recruitment.
LaToya and Dana, just hearing those numbers that you spoke of before when we were looking at North Las Vegas being one of the areas with the most vacancies, it's great to see where it is now. Right now in the district, about 280 openings. That's compared to 1,000 last year. And one of the areas that's actually a lot of improvements is North Las Vegas, especially Cheyenne High School. We're speaking with a lot of excited families. They're looking forward to see what this year will bring. But one thing they know is at this school, there will be fewer substitutes and more licensed educators in the classroom.
Cheyenne High School turning the page after a challenging last few years. The North Las Vegas High School was consistently near the top of the list of CCSD schools with the most teacher openings.
When I became the principal of Cheyenne High School in the May of 2022, we had 38 teacher openings.
The ongoing battle in our schools continues. There is simply not enough staff.
News 3 covered the vacancies extensively, talking to families who said the staffing issues were impacting students and the classroom.
Some days they're complete days where there are no substitutes at all and no teachers at all. He's told me like a lot of his friends have just like dropped out and just been like, I'm done, I'm not doing it, and then I'll come back after this school year is over with.
But this week, Cheyenne and its principal Anthony Nunez opened its doors to a new chapter, and the district is using the school as a positive example.
They had a vacancy rate of 37%. Today, as he stands here with us, he is down to 3.5%.
Families excited for what this means for their children.
Oh, last year was terrible because the classes, they had too many students, and a lot of substitutes. So hopefully it gets better. And this year they're supposed to have more teachers.
I mean, that obviously affects the fact that they focus on individually, if that's the case, individually in case a student has a problem.
Nunez says there were several tactics the school used to get more educators through the doors. One,
and we have communities and pockets of teachers that work to recruit and help us get more people.
Two,
we were very fortunate to be one of the schools to be identified for a comprehensive modernization. We took that opportunity and didn't just say we're getting an upgrade, we are reinvesting in how we are building a community center for our students.
He says he also worked with the city of North Las Vegas to get more teachers licensed and in the door. Now we'll wait and see how staffing has an impact as school commences over the next few weeks.
We've reached our goal, and now we can focus on what we really love doing, which is educating our students.
Now, when you're looking at staffing, students aren't the only ones who benefit from this. So do other staff members, the teachers, because often when you have more vacancies, that means you're helping each other out when somebody calls out sick, taking on more classrooms, and then also often it means larger class sizes. So this is something that really helps towards that. It helps with teacher burnout overall when you see shortages lowered in the district. So great news all around for a lot of people. Reporting live from North Las Vegas, I'm Tiffany Lane for News 3. Back to you.
Yeah, I would say, Tiffany. So right now we want to take a look back at the efforts made to keep teachers in the classroom. 2 sessions ago, legislative sessions, Governor Joe Lombardo approved an historic $2 billion in additional funding for education in our state. Included in that funding was money to help address hard-to-fill positions. Then in December of 2023, the school district and the Clark County Education Association came to a contract agreement that included historic raises of 18% over 2 years for licensed professionals. They also agreed to use funds from Senate Bill 231 during the 2023 legislative session toward $5,000 of additional pay for special ed teachers and teachers in Title I schools with 5% vacancies. This came after the teachers union rallied for months for better contracts.
Speaking of teacher contracts, the CCSD Board of Trustees will have a hearing on a new agreement for district teachers, including a look at veteran teacher salary placement. So this will happen during Tuesday night's special meeting. The board will possibly vote to approve the contract. One of the clauses in the proposal addresses concerns from veteran teachers who were not placed on the new salary schedule in the last contract, causing some of them to say that they were being paid less than the new hires. Superintendent Jhone Ebert spoke out about this issue earlier this week.
There will need to be verification across because even I've spoken with some people that say I should be placed on X or Y. All of that is going to need to be verified. So that's going to take some time once the contract is signed.
A tentative agreement was reached between CCSD and the Clark County Education Association by the start of the school year on Monday, but the new 2025 to 2027 negotiated agreement doesn't become official until it's approved by the Board of Trustees.
This is not the end of the discussion. Please get your phones right now and point your camera right there at the QR code. We want to hear from you. You can find our survey at news3lv.com or just scan the QR code to weigh in on important back-to-school issues. Like tonight, your responses will be used to hold officials accountable and address your concerns as well.